Ladies and gentlemen. Pick one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, we are back at it, freshly fed and watered.
It's the C-pad. And the C stands for Choose a Stage, Dave.
Metro City?
That's actually his nickname, is Choose a Stage Dave.
That's what they started calling me, like, how long ago was that? 20 seconds or so?
Something like that, yeah.
That's
the new one. It's the new get in on it while the getting's good.
Yeah.
This shit
David
does not
walks in the room,
last.
we're like, all right, we're going to have a stage set pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
We've got shopping cart, tools of survival, or
Great
pick me up.
Oh my
if
God.
your ass didn't say shopping cart immediately, you're incorrect. Who have we not played as?
We haven't played as Akuma.
We haven't played Beautiful Joe.
Oh, that's that wolf from that Zelda game, right?
Yeah.
Amaterasu? No. Amaterasu's from Okami. Also, Amaterasu fucks in this game. There are a couple of characters that are too short for some moves to hit them, and it's brutal.
Back when I was, I don't know.
Oh, hi.
I don't remember if it was high school or college, but like someone was trying to tell me about
This feels wrong.
No! Will that?
about Okami, and they were just like telling me about this video game that they played recently. It was really cool because you could play as this wolf, and it was sort of cell shaded. And I was like, "You mean The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess?" And they were like, "No." And they weren't familiar with the Zelda franchise really enough to like distinctly shut me down.
Yeah,
so
to
we just kept
identify.
back and forthing, and they kept explaining the game. I was like, "That sounds like Twilight Princess to me."
Yeah, and sometimes you have to draw some like symbols in there while you're adventuring in like grassy cliffs and things. Yeah, that's still.
Yeah, no.
You have a companion that talks to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. They're kind of like they disappear when you're not really talking with them. Yeah, you're a wolf. Yeah, you're a wolf. Okay.
Still think we're done.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure that's a Zelda game. They're like, no, it has a Japanese name. I'm like, did you play the Japanese version of it?
These guys have a lot of health.
Densetsu no Hyrule, like. God damn. Yeah, the abilities they're getting have gotten more interesting over time for sure. Hey, we got the film strip and everything.
Oh, what a dum-dum. I got Sentinel as well.
Wow, nice. Stylish is right. Fucking hell.
Can you have Beautiful Joe versus Magneto? Because
Yes,
yes, you can.
they look like the same dude.
They do, actually. They look so much like the same guy.
I asked one of them if they want ice cream cone. Both of them say yes. I wouldn't know.
We finish each other's sandwiches?
Did he just drop a nuke on you?
I don't know. I don't know if Strider... I know Strider's got like a robot cat.
This has got a loud-ass sword.
Shwing, 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 shwing.
Oh, we're so close.
Strider, Hiryu?
Hear you?
Hiryu.
Strider,
Balls.
Hiryu.
Hero of Strider. I literally only know him for Strider on the Genesis, where his sword is very big and very loud.
Yeah, when I was playing the second one as a kid, I couldn't be bothered. He was just Strider Hyrule to me, I think.
Nice.
I just whipped a zombie at him for a colossal amount of
Yeah,
damage.
that was
pretty-
interesting.
I wish I had any idea how it did that.
Oh, God.
Axe!
Jesus, yeah, that would KO somebody. Oh, that is the actual voice actor for him.
Ninjas are good people in my book. The book of people's asses I've kicked.
That's...
You tell
wow.
him, Frank West.
Lynn.
Lin, City of Sin.
The voice of Frank
Oh.
West plays D.B. Cooper in D.B. Cooper versus Bigfoot.
That one has got potential. Area cleared.
Area has been seized.
Another Lynn card.
Somebody made a DB Cooper versus Bigfoot anything.
Yes, it's not a good movie. I have not seen it myself. I've watched it via Red Letter Media. It looks like a not great movie other than to drink heavily and mock.
That sounds right.
Yep.
Is Bigfoot blurry in the movie?
No, but you don't see much of Bigfoot if memory serves.
Oh, okay.
D.B. Cooper enters into the movie by having escaped the plane with his thing of money and then arriving at a house full of shirtless boy men.
Does he meet up with Amelia Earhart?
He does not.
No.
Not to my knowledge.
That seems like a crossover, like a post-credit
That's a
scene.
good one. That's why they both. He's like, look, I'll give you some cash if you can fly me anywhere but here. And she's like, I can fly
do
you
that
everywhere
instead.
but here.
Yeah.
This one might be fun.
I always like the. I think it's a Mitch Hedberg joke where
Might
he's
be
like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the footage of Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot just is blurry.
We'll try
Oh
that.
yeah.
There's a large, out-of-focus animal wandering the Canadian wilderness.
Oh man. He was too fucking pure for this world. I don't
What
even
else
know.
have we played?
I would be very curious to see how he would like slot into the world of comedy beyond like the 2000s.
I think fine. His jokes were like just harmless, funny
Oh, for
shit.
sure. For sure.
That's the stuff that ages.
He's just good shit. I think he had a Comedy Central special.
I found a move.
Wow.
I mean, he's got like a couple albums that are. I don't know if they're Comedy Central things or not, but like,
Yeah.
they're like his like.
oh,
famous
Tron's in the
sets.
background now too. Back in the
Oh, I wonder if she wasn't there. I don't think she was there when we were playing.
no,
as her.
I don't think so. I think she joins it if she's not in the back.
That's nice. That's a good touch.
I remember in the 2000s I had Comedy Central on my TV in my room, like basically all the time. Anytime there was a new special, it was like it had my full attention.
Wait, didn't they just cast MODOK in the MCU?
I know MODOK is supposed to be in the MCU. I forget if they cast him yet. Because there was also a cartoon show with Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, and that's not what I'm talking about.
No,
though.
no.
I think that they actually.
And they could do Patton Oswalt, except for the fact that Patton Oswalt has already played a bunch of identical whateverlets.
Possibly non-canon, though?
I think at this point non-canon. But he also plays...
Well, everything is canon, right? It's just a
Well,
different-
yeah, I guess now, yeah. But he also plays Star Fox's buddy. I forget his name. The little fawn-looking guy.
Another easy job.
Star Fox?
So Star Fox...
Like
Eros,
like
I think?
Peppy and Slippy?
No,
Star Fox?
no.
Okay.
Oh, right. Star Fox shows up at the very end
yeah.
of
Eternals.
Eternals, which is already canceled.
I was not a
They
big fan.
canceled the Resident Evil Netflix live-action show.
Did they already? Whoa.
I only watched 3 episodes.
That was fast as shit. Was that the like the kids of the?
It's like it shouldn't be a Resident Evil show. It was like
Yeah.
vaguely interesting, but like I was like, what does this have to do with Resident Evil?
That's fair.
It's like they have like it takes place in South Africa. They have this like rich older black man who's higher up in the Umbrella Corporation. His name's Albert Wesker,
Okay.
but it's like, oh, okay, that's not Albert Wesker at all. Like unless it's like I haven't gotten far enough into the show. It's like
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
that like there are just like clones of Albert Wesker, and this is like
Oh, just another one.
another Albert Wesker.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be like identical clones, obviously, at this point, but just like a
Just like yeah,
genetic
whatever.
programming or something. But
Yeah.
I don't think it. I think they just took a lot of names and themes
And just decided
wrote
to
their own show.
use them. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Which, like, cool, but it's not Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I have not watched any of it yet. I was kind of assuming it would last longer than this.
Nothing on Netflix lasts.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, the burn rate, the churn rate on Netflix shows is like crazy.
We are getting more Castlevania, though. I'm happy about. It's,
oh yeah,
that
season
one's
3, I think,
good.
right?
no, it's technically a new show.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yes.
think they had 3 or 4 seasons,
Yeah.
and now
it's gonna be one that
they're
takes place like 20
jumping
years.
forward in the timeline to Richter Belmont,
Okay.
because it was Trevor in the first one.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Alucard will still be in there.
Yeah,
Richter is not quite modern day, right?
No, modern day is Soma Cruz, who's
Okay.
actually not a Belmont. He's Dracula reborn.
Amazing. Perfect. Okay.
There is a modern day Belmont, but he's like, I think you actually fight him in the game. He's like an anti-hero.
That's
like a
great.
Knuckles.
Just a guy who's kind of being a dick.
Yeah. I mean, but to be fair, you are Dracula reborn,
Yeah.
so he's not totally
He's
unfounded
not totally
for being
wrong.
a dick to you.
But it's like, hey, maybe wait until I do something bad before you come
Yeah,
out, come
seriously.
for me.
So,
Ooh.
interestingly enough, Marvel Cinematic Universe.fandom.com says that MODOK has already been in the MCU, and he was in Iron Man 3, and his real name is Aldrich
Surprise.
Killian.
Oh, God damn it!
What?
Because Aldrich Killian is the head of AIM, in the MCU, and that's supposed to be a MODOK
But
thing.
like, MODOK's not even the head of AIM. He was created by AIM.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
he kind
yeah.
of just takes it over.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, a bunch of the MCU fan wikis have a bunch of just very strange shit that they've decided to. Their
really get
timeline
to do
drives me
much with
crazy because they
Magneto.
make a lot of really bizarre assumptions. They'll take a line and then say, "Oh, in this scene they said this happened last year, but in this scene, this would have happened on this date. Therefore, the average of these two dates means that this takes place on July 17th, 2009." It's like that is not how any of that works.
Okay, MODOK is he's gonna be an Ant-Man in the Wasp Quantumania.
That's gonna be a fucking star-studded affair. I think Kang is supposed to be in that one too.
Yeah, I imagine MODOK is probably a lesser modern day enemy for them to contend with that is possibly being
I wouldn't be surprised
manipulated by
if
Kang or
I would. My guess is that MODOK is going to be the actual villain of that movie, and Kang becoming free is going to be like the stinger / like the after effect.
I mean,
like
but they
the
could
little-
also kill Kang in that movie too, and then
They could. There's another Kang.
There's another Kang.
There's always another
Immortus.
Kang. Yeah.
Iron Lad,
Yep.
Nathaniel Richards.
I was gonna say, are they gonna do? Because Immortus has stuff that goes back to ancient Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think the one who remains, I think, is supposed to be Immortus. Essentially, like he literally wears clothes that are like the same like outfit as Immortus. I think.
Oh yeah, no, he's Rama Tut because he's from the future because he is Reed Richards' descendant.
Yes.
But because he can time travel, he goes back to ancient Egypt and lives there for a period and goes by Rama Tut
Yep.
and inadvertently causes the creation of Apocalypse, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
Or at least for Apocalypse to get a celestial technology. He doesn't create Apocalypse. Apocalypse is born and he's a mutant.
I would be very interested if they ignored the Apocalypse side of things, or if they leave just enough of wiggle room that they could bring it out much later. But if they
Give us an Apocalypse teaser, so then later down the line in X-Men, when they actually want to give us an Apocalypse that doesn't suck.
Yep.
Sorry, because I love Oscar Isaac.
I do too. He was also really good in Moon Knight, so that's fine.
Yo, Duke Leto
forgot he was in
can
that.
get it.
Jesus Christ.
Also, Super Skrull's fucking good.
Yeah, he's all
Jesus Christ.
Fantastic Four combined
He is,
into one.
yeah.
Well, yeah, why are we even getting a Fantastic Four movie? Just give us a Super Skrull movie.
You're right. We
Marvel.
already have what's his name? Why have? Oh shit! I forgot his name.
Oh, but that's not Colert though.
Well, yeah. Oh, but I would be interested if. So we're gonna get Fantastic Four. If there's a mutant saga that's coming, it's gonna be after the multiverse saga more than likely. But it'd be very interesting if we get a piece of that time travel knowledge of Nathaniel Richards going back in time, and rather than just like doing the thing with Apocalypse, if that's where mutants come from.
Yeah, I
This
think
one bit of
Marvel
time
needs
travel
its
fucking-
own like secondary studio to handle the Marvel movies. Kind of, in the way that like Sony's handling the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
I think they need to do the same thing, but it could still be like a just an offshoot of the Marvel. What's it called?
Well, because Marvel Studios
handles
handles the movies and the
so
TV
they
shows.
should have an offshoot of Marvel Studios. They're still controlled by Marvel Studios, but
Yeah.
it's just its own team dedicated to just the X-Men movies.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, gotcha.
Kind of like how Sony is compartmentalizing.
Yeah.
They just
Well, yeah,
they're their own studio.
They
so it's
compartmentalize Spider-Man because it's literally like the only profitable IP they have under their belt at this point.
different. Yeah.
I think Uncharted
But
is
also
also
Spider-Man
doing well, but
stands on its
beating
own
came
2
for
feet.
free.
Oh,
I
clear.
mean, that's how it was in the 90s. You had X-Men, you
yeah.
had Spider-Man, and you had everything else in the Marvel Universe that
Yeah.
mostly
Yeah,
just
you don't
make
get very
cameos in
much.
those other two shows because nobody cared about the Avengers back then.
Pretty much. We got like one little cartoon iteration of the Avengers, and everyone's like, "Yeah." Oh, actually, there was a live-action one too. I forgot. Like a god-awful made-for-TV style movie. that
almost
had
gone through every
at
character.
least I think Thor and the Hulk. I forget.
Back in
who
the
else was
80s,
it.
all anyone cared about was the Hulk and the X-Men.
Yeah. Yep. The funniest thing to me, I mean, it's more a hindsight thing than anything, but the entire MCU in 2008 hinged on the success of the Incredible Hulk and the not much of a bombness of Iron Man, and they completely got those backwards.
Oh yeah.
Like, Iron Man wound up being like a huge breakout hit, and the Incredible Hulk was a literal box office bomb, which they were not planning for, and they were like, oh, okay. I mean, we still got a big win out of this.
I
so-
still want to see the Norton cut of Incredible Hulk. Though.
Oh yeah, all of his changes still in there. I think the spitting out a bullet thing was supposed to be part of that movie. Apparently, also Mark Ruffalo was originally tagged to be to be Bruce Banner, but like he had a scheduling conflict and they wound up going with Ed Norton instead.
Yeah.
So they wound up with him anyway, which is kind of nice. But
I do like when Mark Ruffalo taps into the Ed Norton parts of the character, though. I feel like we were seeing a little bit more of in She-Hulk now, especially with the return of Blonsky.
I still haven't. I need to actually watch that. I haven't seen it.
Well, I won't spoil
yet.
anything for you, but I mean, you already know Blonsky's in it, probably.
Oh yeah. They marketed it with him in there. Oh no, I've got feedback on this mic. How long has that been going on?
Months.
I mean, it's at least somewhere in the middle of this session. I'm gonna do something real quick. And hopefully that fixed it. Let's see. Yeah, that seemed to fix it. All right, cool. Sorry about that, folks. Hopefully I was able to fix that in post. I don't know when that started.
Editor Rick.
So, I think I know where they're going with Secret Wars, and I think they're going to go with the most recent Secret Wars idea, probably, but where Doom is kind of the big bad of it.
Yeah,
And
that would be
I
my
think they're
guess.
going to replace the
Molecule Man?
with
Captain
Kang,
Marvel? Oh, with Kang. Oh, interesting.
essentially, as being the Nexus being who's like
Ooh,
the same.
We should elaborate on this next time.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible. Refuse to lose.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible.